This is Yogini Ghorava, welcoming you all viewers, practitioners, disciples to the newly created official YouTube channel of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI. Hope you all are doing good and are healthy and safe. So, if you have carefully watched our last two videos, you must have come to know that it is true that in the earth a fantastic and unbelievable thing like energy transfer is done. But of the lower level powers like ghosts, ghouls, genies, vampires, fairies, nymphs, elves, etc., who live in their hidden worlds not at much distance from our lovely blue planet. And that is one of the reasons why their transfer is possible through the energy transfer process. But as we already told you, the higher ones or the godly level powers, that are gods and goddesses like Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Ganesha, Kali, Durga, Hanumana, Bhairava, Bhairavi, etc., can only be transferred through the process called Shaktipat, and that is only performed by a high-level spiritual guru. That can be any profound sage, yogi, or tantric, or monk in himself. But it is mandatory for the disciple to have the required credibility, as basic level practitioners cannot bear the velocity of such extreme powers. And if they try doing so out of foolishness, then it can lead to the splitting of their mortal bodies into several pieces like the dust particles. But you don't have to worry. We will make a separate video on that Shaktipat subject as well. Just stay connected and be sure to hit that pretty subscribe button below. Make it go red to dark to stay updated with GVPI's all that amazing spiritual occult practice mastery worlds stuff that nobody told you till date. So today, we will tell you how in the earth fake energy transfers are done in the Tantra Sadhana field, and how can you prevent from such fraud by following the mandatory precautions and guidelines provided by GVPI. Watch this entire video to know. Stay tuned from beginning to end. Don't miss a single part. Let's get started. So the first thing to prevent from the fake energy transfers is before visiting any of the well-known sages or tantrics or yogis or monks or any of these people is to keep in mind that there is a difference of ground and sky between the Shaktipat and the energy transfer process. But some fool people say that low-level and high-level powers are not any different, both are the same. But it is not like that, as if you are an authentic tantric, and you have entered the tantra field in deep, and you have years of personal experience and practical knowledge of your own, then you should know that every power has a limit, and there are some such powers which are beyond the limit. So we are talking about those superpowers right now, not any grandmother's bedtime stories who made your childhood unforgettable. Anyways, this subject will get enough sophisticated as many distinctions and intervals come in the middle of it, and we know you will get confused and start feeling irritated for sure. And if we bring those topics up right now, then this subject will change entirely. So now we tell you how the fake energy transfers are done. So as we already told you, anything can happen in the practice mastery world, but there are only a few people from whom you get the right knowledge in this damn world. There are good people in the world, and the evil ones as well. So today we are going to expose such fake greedy rascal so-called spiritual gurus who play with your mind, emotions, devotion and dedication and cheat a big amount of money from your pockets and do the fake energy transfers like a boss, with no fear and a God-level confidence of never being caught by the cops of some 11 countries. Anyways, jokes apart. So, in the fake energy transfer process, if some expert tantric guru or somebody has any ghost, ghoul, genie, or a fairy and some other little powers attained, then he send them to you for a certain time on the exchange of a good amount of money. And after that he will give powers the command to go to you and live with you for 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever days, or weeks, or months, or years depending upon the contract made between that tantric and you, client. And then the power will get the command from the tantric that whatever work you will say, the power will have to do that accordingly, and whatever offering the power wants in exchange of that work, it can take from you by all rights. And whatever means whatever. It is also told by the tantric. And then after the completion of the energy transfer process, the power will come to you, and if it is a ghost or ghoul or genie, then it will get outright in front of you, or will be seen to you when you make the meditation, or in the dream depending on your level of spiritual energy or tenacity, as you have invited it inside your house to get your desired work done in exchange of the money. And whatever means whatever. It is also told by the tantric. And then after the completion of the energy transfer process, the power will come to you, and if it is a ghost or ghoul or genie, then it will get outright in front you or will be seen to you when you make the meditation, or in the dream depending on your level of spiritual energy, as you have invited it inside your house to get your desired work done in exchange of the money. And then it will ask you that the blah 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 tantric has sent me to you, so tell me what work I have to do. And then you will tell the work. And then it will say, all right, I will do, but you will have to give me this and that thing in exchange. And once you accepted the power's terms and conditions and gave it the offering, and it started working for you. But the thing you don't know here is that the fraud tantrics send the powers by putting a limit over them, like for 3 months or 6 months the power will work for you, and then return back to its tantric owner. It means nothing will left for you then, and unfortunately you will become a prey of energy transfer fraud. So this was about how the ghost or ghoul or genie mastery transfer is done, but according to timing set by tantric, they will move away from you. And it might can happen that if you get done any unfair work through them, then you will get the punishment of that thing as well. It will not be pardoned anyways. So this way you will see how the real masteries or siddhis get transferred in a fake way. But as we already said, only lower level entities will get transferred, not the higher ones. Just forget the idea of attaining them. But yes, one thing is sure, you will be told the things of around the globe in the Indian Tantra Mantra Yantra Sadhana YouTube channels transmitted in the Hindi language mainly, and made a fool, and money will be cheated from you, like the fake Indian gurus will send any ghost or ghoul to you through the energy transfer process, and it will live with you for a few days. After that it will leave you and return back to his master. And then you will ask the so-called guru like, help me, Guruji. My siddhi left me. And then the fake guru will tell you like, you must have done something wrong, or you must have get any unfair work done through it. That's why the siddhi got vanished. And now, you don't know the truth. Guruji knows that. And then you will tell Guruji like, oh Gurudev, kindly send the siddhi back to me. And then, Gurudev needs the money again. And then he will cheat a good amount from you. And then he will do the energy transfer process the same way. So in India, doing the fake energy transfer is a common game for the fraud tantrics to cheat instant money from innocent people with no sufficient knowledge of the subject. And this is the truth that usually happens in the Indian Tantra Mantra Yantra Sadhana YouTube channels transmitted in the Hindi language mainly. And those sadhanas who are present in the reality, that assume you are a practitioner of Lord Shiva, so from your saying he will not go to anybody, because he is not a slave of your dad. Or it is Lord Bhairava, Hanumana, Kali, or the 10 Mahavidyas. They aren't your dad's slave as you think. You have only attained their blessing, as you have done their penance, But they aren't slaves. You can't keep them like binding with a strong, invisible, enchanted rope and give command to go to some Tom, Dick and Harry get his work done in exchange of whatever offering. And people are fools who think like, Gurudev sent me Shiva, Bhairava, Durga, Kali, Vishnu, Hanumana, etc. And they have got mastered, and the mastery or energy or siddhi transfer is done. So, the point of saying is, if you have received the Bhairava through the same process, then there is no bigger fool than you, as they are not Bhairava actually, they are another Kal Bhairava, that you call ghost, ghoul, genie, vampire, etc. They will take the appearance of the world and show you the glimpse they want to. And you will stupidly think that Lord Bhairava himself came to you. So this way the play of fake energy transfers is performed, that you should know, otherwise it is sure, nobody in the earth can save you. One another excellent way of doing the fake energy transfer is transfiguration, which is the most dangerous of all we told you till now. What to talk about the ordinary people? Even those who are practitioners fail to catch such fake energy transfers that work smartly and silently like a real hidden warrior. And now we will tell you what is actually done in the fake genie energy transfer process and how to prevent from it. If you want to prevent from the frown, don't skip the video a second. Listen carefully. So in case of the fake genie energy transfer, any ghoul or ghost or vampire energy living nearby is caught by the expert tantrics of the Tantra Sadhana field with any higher energy, and then whoever client visit them for the genie energy transfer, according to his requirements and demands, the painting thing is done with that ghost or ghoul or vampire energy, like its memory is cleaned entirely, and it is given a new name by the tantric, and told or brainwashed, you can say, that it is his name, and after that he is sold for a big amount. And this is how these people make a fool of you. So if you are planning to visit somebody to get a genie transferred to you, then be very careful. You are not in the safe hands. This is one bitter truth to swallow, that besides GVPI nobody in the world will tell you. And don't you worry, now we will tell you how to prevent from such fraud. So the signs to find out that the genie energy transfer you receive is real, not fake, is to ask the energy about itself and its plan. And it is as an authentic genie knows everything about himself and his plan. But the fake genie sent by the tantrics this way, after doing a change in the appearance or undergoing the transfiguration process, does not know a word about these things. And if you think if anybody can do the energy transfer, then what happens is that you will sit in the feet of Gurudev. And those who are Guru in real, they will give you the energy transfer. And through that process, you will get the desired mastery or energy. But even then you will have to do the sadhana. It is not like you don't have to do the sadhana, whether you have to do it for a few days after the energy transfer. But you will have to do that for sure. The Honorable Gurudev did the 90% of work, but the disciple or client will have to do 10% of it. Means to do the 10% chanting of the transferred energies Guru given spell. 11 days, 21 days, etc. Disciple will have to do some hard work. Only then some energy will come to you. So the energy transfer is real. By performing it, the Guru transfers the power of his penance to you. But even then you will have to do the hard work. There is nothing in the world that is done and attained without hard work. How anything will come to you just laying down in your soft cotton couch, chomping on the hot potato chips while watching Netflix? Keep in mind. So these all powers can be transferred to you this way. But if anyone tell you that, without doing anything, a genie will appear in front of you out of nowhere and say, "Ehaha ho ha ha, what's the command, my lord?" So this all does not happen. This is just a clever art or trick to earn quick money. And God never comes in front of anybody this way. You have to do the hard work, make efforts, and get His visitation by yourself. You will not get anything if you don't do the hard work, because the meaning of the sadhana is to accomplish our 5 elemental body. Ourselves means to make our body conscious. And when you will do that, all the masteries or siddhis will appear inside you by themselves. You will get the knowledge by yourself. And how will you accomplish your body? And that is until you don't do the penance, bear the pain in your body. How will it get accomplished? So the same thing is, first you will accomplish your body will get conscious, and then you will get all the perceptions and experiences. It is not like that. Everyone has the same body. Everyone is roaming. Everyone has the body with the same blood, bone and flesh. But somebody has accomplished his body to the level that he can easily tell you that you have ate or drank this or that, or you are going to somewhere to this and that thing. And you, Mr. Perfect, can't even tell what the person is going to do in the next moment. So this is the difference between a practitioner and a non-practitioner that you have to understand. That who has accomplished his body will tell you everything, because his body is conscious, and his prana air or soul is conscious, and the other person does not accomplish his body. He does not know anything, and how will he know when his prana is not conscious? He will not tell a word. But he has the body. So the same thing is there. If you have done the hard work, then you will attain everything in the sadhana field. You have to understand, masteries or energies don't get transferred this way. This all is a nonsense. But yes, it is true. If the Honorable Gurudev has mercy on you, then he can bestow a part of his power to you, make your body conscious. And then he will tell you that if you will do a little more hard work, then the energy will get outright in front of you, because it will only get outright if your body will be in that level. Your body will have the required energy to face the velocity, then only the power will get outright, not like that you all watch every day in the movies and daily soaps. So this is it. Today we told you the things basically, and we believe everything came to your understanding that what and how things happen and work in the mysterious Tantra Sadhana field. So stay alert. Keep your eyes and ears open. Don't get trapped in the seduction that godly energies get transferred from anywhere. What we told you today is 1001% true and accurate. So if you have liked it, then do like the video, share, comment your thoughts, and get subscribed to GVPI right now, and say with us aloud, Hail, Lord Shiva and Shakti.